What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bayou Geeks. I'm your host, Phatty316. What's going on, everybody? Coming back from that Halloween special we did. And, of course, joining me this week, you know him, you love him. Mr. Maximus4G20. What's going on, my friend?
It's MaximusG420, bro. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, what the fuck out?
What's good, baby? What's good, man? Hey, everybody out there, thanks for tuning in to that Halloween special. We loved it. Make sure y'all rate, review, subscribe, download, share, everything, bro. Do all that stuff, bro. We had a great time with y'all, answering questions, seeing everybody that showed up for the live. That was fun. Give out a shout out to Brandy, because she was out there for a little while with her great answers. They were perfect. Mwah. They were
Yeah,
super.
she apologized for not coming back because what happened was she was on the laptop and it went to sleep. So she didn't know how to bring it back up, and she didn't realize the power button, you have to hold it instead of just touching it. You got to hold it down. So she couldn't get back on the laptop.
But she was on the laptop. She was there talking. Like, why the computer thinks that it's not even being in use?
Well, no, she paused the screen and went out for a second, and I guess she waited so long and went to sleep.
Oh, that's
so
funny,
yeah,
bro.
that's what happened. So
That's
we know
funny.
for the next time.
That's what's up, bro. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, got
weird
a lot
shit
of positive
this-
feedback too about the show. Everybody liked it, enjoyed it, enjoyed the costumes, thought they were
Bro,
hilarious.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I guess who did so and so talk to you too about the show? Because they told me they watched the show, or at least watched some of the show, for at least the outfits. The former co-host.
Jeff?
Yeah.
Oh, he's you could say his name on here. He can be mentioned.
No, I was trying to tell you, but you were like, you're like,
he ain't Voldemort.
Don't say his fucking name.
Don't say
All
his
right,
name.
cool.
Don't say his name.
But yeah, no, he talked to me on like I think it was like Monday or Tuesday. I couldn't remember what day it was. And he was telling me, he's like, "Oh man, I love that shit. Seeing you guys dressing up, like that was funny." He's like Dirk with the Macho Man thing was great. That was so funny.
Oh, no, he did. He told me he popped in to see. He did. He knows he's welcome to come on anytime he wants. You know, all you got to do is say the word, and and the invitation's always open. What the fuck else I'm supposed to say?
Yeah, no, bro. But it was a lot of people that especially with my profile pic that I had. That shit's crazy. Look, I still got remnants of it. Still got the eyebrow shaved in. That shit. My girl's like, "That's gonna grow back, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's my eyebrow. It'll grow back." I'm like, I'm pretty hairy. Everything grows back. Like, I'm not shaved anymore. That takes only a week and it's all gone.
Even my kid knew who you were.
Oh, yeah.
Without me even telling her, she knew because I used to let her play it. When she was
everybody that's I seen a bunch of comments on my post. 'Cause I put that as my profile pic, and there's so many people like, Grove Street, baby. Like, this Grove Street, this our hood. CJ, where he at?
Dude,
Let's go get him, CJ.
I don't know if I ever told you the story. Taryn, when she was little, she had to be around 5, 6 when that game came out. It was around that. Yeah, she was around 6, and I had a friend named Greg. We used to call him G. Dude, he was like he was the model for the Spanish dude in that game, like the one that was dating CJ's sister.
Yeah,
he had the bald head. Dude, he was the model for that. And Taryn would, like, one day she's playing it. She's like, "Dad, it's Greg on the TV." I'm like, "What?" And I'm looking up. His mother got pinched or some shit. It's the dude in the game. Like, he does look like Greg. And when Greg used to come over, he'd be like, "Yeah, bro." And he talked like the dude, but he had a deeper voice. not with
Oh,
the Spanish accent as much. He's like, "Hey, bro, what's up?"
that's
And
funny,
he
bro.
come over,
That's
and I
fucking
was
good
like,
shit.
"Dude, Taryn, that's who Taryn thinks you are, bro." He looked.
That's some funny shit,
It was,
bro.
dude.
God
Ever
damn
since
it.
that dude on the game's been Greg or G, whatever we used to call him. It was
Oh,
fucking
that's funny.
great. I mean, he looked exactly like the dude.
Oh my god. But yeah, bro, there's been a lot of crazy shit happening this week, bro. I guess one thing, bro, one of the friends didn't make it no more. That sucks, man.
Yeah, Mr. Matthew Perry.
Yeah, that's and I still haven't. I've read some articles, but I haven't heard anything yet that said anything other than a drowning. But they didn't say nobody's telling me why he drowned. Like it's hard to just drown in a hot tub unless you fall asleep. And even then,
They think he had a cardiac arrest in the tub.
that's what I think too. But what caused that was just from just years of
He's
drug
had a
use.
yeah, and I don't think he ever really stopped. I think he may have cut it down, but I don't think he really stopped.
Well, I remember he did say in one of the interviews back in the day that said when he was when his head looked bigger, that was from alcohol, and then when he looked a lot skinnier when he was on the show, that was from pills.
I
So depending
believe
on
it.
what he looked like, that's what you could tell what drugs he was on that time. And I'm like, damn, bro. But it just reminds me of like hearing like these guys that take all these pills and they just build up such a tolerance. Like you remember what was it, Kurt Angle? He was taking like 50 something Vicodin a day.
Yeah, Kurt Angle, dude. Kurt Angle wasn't even recognizable in TNA.
That's what I didn't understand. I didn't know who it was. I thought it was like a mock version of
When
him.
I seen him in TNA, I didn't watch TNA, but I mean, since I was working with Mike, he'd put it on once in a while we were in the store. And Kurt Angle, he's like, "Yeah, look, Kurt Angle. That's Kurt Angle. He don't even
Yeah,
look like
exactly.
Kurt Angle." I
It
mean,
looks like
because
a
that's
yeah,
how fucked up he was back then. And he's looking like Kurt Angle again, like Kurt Angle we remember. But
yeah.
physically, he did look like Kurt Angle. I'm like, that's Kurt Angle.
Yeah, drugs, man. Drugs will fucking kill you, bro. Jesus Christ, that shit. And speaking of killing you, bro, I stopped smoking. It's
Really?
been it's been officially more than 24 hours since I've had a cigarette. It's weird. I guess I'm what
Wow.
they call California sober because I don't really drink anymore, and that I just stopped because I just wanted to.
Let me put in
Um,
Slack. I'm taking bets.
and
Can you
then I
hold out
stopped
for
smoking.
72? 72.
72 hours. Yeah, I could do
72
that.
hours.
Yeah,
That's
I
my
could probably
block.
last longer than I can last longer than that, bro. I quit before one time, same thing like I'm doing now, just cold turkey, just
No,
didn't
I
want to smoke
need you to
anymore.
start smoking in 72 hours.
No, I probably won't though. It's gonna be another good run. Last
No
time I
one,
stopped smoking like this was 5 years, bro. It was 5 years I went and stopped smoking.
dude, no one ever bets on you completing the challenge. People always betting if you're going to fail. Think
Yeah,
about
take the
it.
over, bro. Take the over.
When they
Don't bet
say,
against
I don't give them 5 years to be married. No one says they're going to live forever. I mean, they're going to be married forever. No, it's like, I give them 5 years. You give them five, I give them three.
take your bets here. Oh man,
I
bro.
told my kid, just stay married 3 years and we'll be set for life.
Not taking that bet. I'm still waiting for my invitation to come in.
I,
So,
it
you haven't
ain't
got
my
one
wedding.
either?
Ain't my wedding like I was told.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, hey, time and date, I'll be there.
Yeah, me too. That's what I'm saying. Like I remember
So
she hit me up a couple times about it, and I was like, yeah. Gave you my address. Like, just send it down. I was like, I'm gonna have a +1. Is that all right? I'm pretty sure
um
Christy's gonna come with. Oh
speaking of
man,
another death, we lost Richard Mole, Mr. Bull Shannon.
Bull, Bull, man, I love Bull.
God, I mean,
That's
he made that show him.
yeah, bro. He was awesome. Have you seen that new Night Court to try to spin off version of it with
I watched a couple episodes. They couldn't do it. With your girl from Big Bang Theory.
yeah,
Yeah,
Bernadette from Big Bang?
yeah. I mean, she's a good little funny actress. I mean, but you
It's not the same.
you're trying to fill big shoes with one major I mean, with one guy who had anything affiliated with that show. You know?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was
if they
cool
could
though
have gotten
that she was Harry's daughter. Like I like that aspect of it because at first I was like, "What the hell is she?" And then when it's like, "Oh, it's Harry's daughter," I was like, "Oh, okay." But yeah,
yeah,
the
I
whole
I thought for sure they would have gotten Richard Mole back, but I guess I didn't
that
realize
would have
he
been so cool. That's what I was hoping for. him or Roz, but none of them are here. They're all gone, right? Is
No,
it Roz?
Marsha Warfield's still alive.
She's the only one that's still alive, right?
Her and John Larroquette.
Oh yeah, that's right, John Larroquette, because he's the one that's actually in this one, which is
Yeah,
great.
and
It's
he's not
actually pretty. It's
even,
pretty funny.
and he's not, but he's not the Dan of the old. You know.
Well, because that was old Dan. He's now very old Dan, and very old Dan just doesn't give a shit no more. And was like, you know what? I've been around the block a few times. Hell,
I
she's the one
told
that got him to become a defense attorney, or was he the defense? Yeah, he's a defense attorney now, which is funny. Damn public defender,
Yeah, he's the defendant instead of the
prosecution.
representing the
Yeah,
city. Yeah. I told Brandy yesterday, I'm like, I got an idea for a show. She's like, oh Lord, what? Because when I'm high, I'll come up with some random shit. Like, this would be a great show. But I came up with actually a great one. I was like, we need the Barney Stinson and Sheldon Cooper show. That would be great. Them two living together. I would watch that.
Barney and Sheldon.
Yeah, think about it. That is like the super odd couple of all time.
They're so anal about how their house is.
Barney
That'd be
telling
that.
Sheldon, I'm going to teach you how to live. and like, please, I'm having coitus with all these women.
I know.
Look,
Yeah, exactly.
dude, I love them two shows. I have my quirks about them, though. Like, I always want to strangle Ted from How I Met Your Mother because I hated. I
He
want to
was a
strangle
pain.
the fuck out of him.
He was a pain in the ass sometimes,
And then
but I liked him.
I want to fucking beat the fuck out of Leonard on Big Bang Theory.
Really?
Yeah,
So the two main stars of the show you didn't like,
because they're
basically.
tiny bitches.
If it wasn't for Leonard, they wouldn't have met Penny, because Leonard was the only one that was acting like a boy, whereas Sheldon was acting like a robot. And then and then Raj and and Wallowitz and Howard messed up and put Sheldon on that dating app. And that's how he met fucking Amy Farrah Fowler, which is like, what? Like, oh no, what have we done? That episode's so funny when they do that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
When they meet, she's like, I'm only doing this because of my mother. I have an agreement with my mother.
And how she changed too, Amy.
Oh yeah, she's changed a lot too. I
I
haven't seen
always,
the last couple of seasons though. The
me
last like
either.
2 or 3 seasons, I didn't see them because
I don't,
we
even know if I want to see him because
I want to see him because I've seen like clips and stuff of him, and it looks there's some parts that are funny, and I'm like, or maybe that's just the funny parts, but you
I
never know.
did actually. It's funny that you brought that up because actually I've been wanting to watch, but I was waiting to see all the seasons. I wanted to see Sheldon's last speech, and so I did, and it was pretty good. I finally
Oh, the
just
one.
watched the speech because I knew he was going to
Oh,
win the Nobel Prize in the last episode. I just and I
yeah.
heard about the speech, but I never did watch it. So the other day I actually watched it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've actually seen that. That's the one clip that I've seen for a long time. That's what makes me want to go back and see it because it's like I've seen that. I've seen the clip before it where Amy gets the phone call where they won, and Sheldon's like, he's like, maybe I'm dreaming, and Leonard slaps the shit out of him. 'Cause Sheldon's always like when he's saying he's dreaming, you gotta pitch him or hit him or something to make sure that he knows that it's real.
Actually, I started to get into young Sheldon and shit. That's not bad. I started watching the back episodes of that. It's not
I
bad.
want to watch it from the beginning. It looks funny. I like the kid that plays him. The kid that plays him well. Like 'cause I see clips of that too, and that kid plays him so well. I'm like, my God! I'm like, he's even saying the same Sheldonisms that he's been saying since Sheldon was a Sheldon. It's like it's fucking crazy. But
Well,
yeah,
it's funny because
that's a fun
Sheldon's
show.
always talking about being bullied, but the way he talked to people, even in the young Sheldon show, it's like, yeah, you should have gotten your ass kicked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 'cause everybody was stupid, and he didn't understand why everybody was stupid. And I get that. I get that. Like the whole like, it sucks to not have. It's almost better to not have common sense than it is to have common sense, because when you have common sense, you have to now deal with people that don't have common sense, and they
Mhm.
just carefree living like, who gives a shit,
Right.
just happy. They're just like, whatever, bro. And then people that give a shit are like, I hate you. I want to punch you in the fucking face right now. Oh
I
my
love
god.
how like his mom proves him wrong with the Jesus thing. That's like he'll be like, oh, you may not believe that, but whatever. And next thing,
Oh
I
yeah.
told you boys, prayer works.
I know she's great, bro. She's fucking awesome. But it's different. They got a different mom for in the young Sheldon. I like the mom
But
from the older
yeah, but
Jackie.
this one ain't bad though. She's good. I
Oh
mean,
no, she's
for a
not.
show.
I like the dad though. The dad's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, oh
Dad's
yeah,
so
the
damn
brother is
funny.
too. The sister, actually, the sister's fucking hilarious. He
Oh,
Sheldon like goes to her for advice. So it's a
yeah.
good show. It's pretty good. And they got the meme. Now the thing is, Andy Potts plays the Meemaw
Hmm.
in Young Sheldon, and it's crazy because I know they had his grandma in like 1 or 2 episodes on Big Bang Theory, and it's nothing like the grandma on the Young Sheldon show at all. Like
Yeah.
Andy Potts plays Annie Potts, literally, as an older woman.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens, unfortunately. You know, they can never get the same actors or actresses to do the same parts over.
Well, no, it's fun. No, well, that's the bad thing when you go back and do something like a prequel because, like I said, the one in Big Bang Theory was just like this heavy set old woman that was mean. The
Yep.
grandma on the Young Sheldon show is nothing like that at all.
Well, she was only mean because she didn't like Amy. She didn't want to deal with Amy, which is, that's understandable. I get it.
Yeah,
That's my
but
Meemaw.
you'll see if you ever watch, you'll see the difference. You'll be like, oh, and go back and see what the other lady. You'll be like, oh yeah, I see how they kind of.
Yeah, see, I've only seen a couple episodes of it. I haven't seen a lot of episodes of the Young
Yeah,
Sheldon.
it's like a big turn, big time.
It's different too because I don't watch too much regularly station or regularly programmed stuff. Like the only stuff that I watch live anymore is gonna be a sporting event. It's gonna be the Saints. It's gonna be some sort of NFL football or some sort of basketball, hockey. Every once in a while, I'll catch some of that. But other than that, I don't know when stuff even comes on the TV anymore because I don't watch TV.
I
Everything's
haven't
streamed.
watched anything like that since Game of Thrones, honestly.
I don't watch
Like
anything like that.
every week.
Everything I watch is off a streaming service. These dogs, bro, chilling. These dogs just don't know how to sit still. They're with me
Oh,
because mama's taking a nap.
ah, shit. Now what I was gonna say? Shit, I forgot. Oh yeah, like, I'm like you. I barely watch TV, especially if it's something timed or start coming on at a certain time. Like I'll catch it like the next day on one of the streaming channels. Like I'm glad they
Yep.
brought back the Kitchen Nightmares.
Oh, you
Uh,
like that show?
yeah, it looks like they kind of watered it down a little bit, but I like Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay has never had a bad show.
Well, I liked the what's the first show that he came out with?
Thought it was Kitchen
Gra-
Nightmares.
Was it Kitchen Night? No, I thought Kitchen Nightmares. That's the one where they go into a somebody's restaurant and they
Yeah,
like they fix it up. Yeah.
I thought that was the one that started
No,
it all.
no, hell no. The first one was the cooking show.
You sure Hell's Kitchen?
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen, and then everything came off of that. Hell's Kitchen came out first,
And
bro. I
that's
know
still
that for
going. That's still around.
yeah. But that's the show that I like. That one, and then there's that other cooking show where they're just having the contestants cook that one thing, and they get kicked out every fucking.
Oh, that's like one of the newer ones.
Yeah, that one. That
I
one.
mean,
That's a pretty cool show. It's like him and two other judges are there with him, and they're trying out their food and stuff. And
then
it's
he
like,
had
my
the other
god.
one recently, the like 24-hour Hell's Kitchen or whatever.
Yeah.
Or whatever they were doing, the 24-hour one. They flipped the restaurant in 24 hours.
Yeah, dude, they do a lot of stuff, bro. They're like, man,
Dude, he's
Gordon
sick. I
Ramsay.
love him.
Yeah, he's great when he yells at everybody.
He's a great fucking chef too. I mean, he knows his shit.
I actually watch him on
Oh, the
Instagram, and I
hotel
see.
one too. Don't forget about Hotel Hell. That was
Oh, that's
another
right.
one he
Yeah.
did. Dude, I told this to Brandy. I'm like, every episode they had to show Gordon's ass. What the fuck was up with that?
Wow.
But I think it's funny that he's willing to do that. It just shows you kind of person he is. You know, he's like, I don't give a
Yeah. No.
fuck.
Hell's Kitchen's definitely the one that started. He's got 20 seasons of Hell's Kitchen and only 8 seasons of Kitchen Nightmares. Yeah, that's pretty sure it's Hell's Kitchen
But
that was the first one.
Kitchen Nightmares is probably the one that was the biggest, though.
No, hell no, dude. Hell's Kitchen was awesome, bro.
I don't
All them
know.
cooking
That kind of
shows they
sucks.
had. It was one of the first kitchen shows or the cooking shows that was on prime time. That wasn't on like AMC or A&E or TBS or
That show kids to stay around because of that restaurant. That restaurant in Vegas is fucking. I mean, what they're only open so often and shit like that.
Yeah, then he's got that other one called Master Chef. That's the one.
That's
The
the one where
Master
they compete against each other.
each other. Yeah, yeah. That's the one where they're not in a restaurant.
And
They're
they had
just
the
cooking.
kids one.
Yeah, they had the kids version. The kids version is crazy, bro. Like I actually like watching these kids because I'm like, at 10 years old. Okay, don't get me wrong. We grew up where we knew how to make our own food, but we weren't doing that. I wasn't doing that. I didn't know what this fucking knife was called or that knife was called or how to fucking, you know, make puree. I didn't know how to do any of that shit when I was 10. I wasn't doing all that. I know how to make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a grilled cheese if I got to turn on the stove. You know, like I could cook some spaghettios and meatballs
Say
on an
that
oven
for yourself, yo.
on the stove. Like, but I'm not making, foie gras and lamb chops. I'm not doing that. That wasn't in my repertoire. as,
Unfortunately, with
as
the mine, my mom made us learn how to cook.
Yeah, I learned how to cook, bro, but I wasn't cooking stuff like that.
Mm.
Like those kids, no, wasn't doing all that. That's
I
just
paid attention. I don't know what it was. I paid attention when my mom cooked, so it was like I enjoyed it, like doing it. Like I told everybody, if I could go back to the restaurant industry just to cook and I can leave after the shift's over without having to clean, count me in. I love to cook. I just hate the shit after.
yeah, no, I don't. I like to cook. I cooked breakfast this morning for the first time in a while. We've been so busy these last couple of weeks, and then I just felt like I had more energy. I guess because I had that extra hour of sleep. Even though, like, I woke up in the middle of the night, was like, "What the fuck time is it?" It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, "God damn it! I'm going back to bed. I still got like 3 hours of sleep before I got to wake up."
Yeah, I took Wednesday off. I was like, fuck it.
No, I didn't. I didn't have any. I had one basketball game this week. One of the guys from my squad needed somebody on Monday and called me like at 5:45 for a 9 o'clock game. Was like, "Hey, bro, I need you to be here at Riverdale for 9 o'clock." I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "We ain't got no game at Riverdale." I was like, "No, my squad, my Monday night team. I need somebody over here." I'm like, "Bro, okay." Just short notice. I just finished eating a Rotolo's little miniature pizza by myself, so that wasn't gonna work out. So I was like, "This is not my pregame meal that I usually have. I don't usually eat a pizza and be like, let me go run around now for an hour and a half."
Hey,
It's
you
not
want
how
to
it
get in
works.
some quick wrestling news real quick?
Yeah, let's go for it.
You'll think this will be interesting. That's why I'm gonna bring this up.
Go for it.
Reported this week that Ric Flair signed a 2-year deal with AEW.
Really?
Uh,
Why would he do that? Is it
because
just for?
Ric Flair he loves money and he spends so much of it. He's got to do shit like this to fucking live.
Yeah, and even the dogs didn't like it either. They started to fight about it.
Ric Flair. I don't know if you ever got to see that last match he was in about a year ago.
I've seen clips of it. It looked
It
bad.
was
It
sad
looked,
and pathetic, dude.
bro. It was one of those things where I started to get like, how you get embarrassed for like a friend of yours. I say if your friend's going up singing or something, you're just like, bro, you're not that good. Like this was not should have done this. And then yeah, that's how it looked. I've watched I think I watched like a minute and a half of it, and I was just like, this is not gonna. And I've never finished
No,
it.
but by the end, it was like terrible. Now, okay, there's no guarantees wrestling. Okay, there's no guarantee. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just he's part of the company. How in which way, no one knows. He's gonna wrestle. He's gonna wrestle, and he's
Or
gonna
he might just
die in the ring. I mean,
you're fucked up. You're saying it like you want it to happen. You're like, he's gonna die in the ring.
be the biggest rating AEW ever got.
Oh man. Don't do that, man. It's just like what's it called? What the hell was his
Maybe
name? Who
Tony
died?
Khan's hoping for that
That's why he
in a
said it for
weird
2 years instead of
sadistic
1 year.
way. Maybe he's hoping for that.
He's like, ratings, TNT, what's up?
Hey,
What's
brother,
up, baby?
come on.
Like, you can do it.
It just don't make sense. Really, he has no reason to be there. He's not good behind the scenes guy. I don't get it.
Is he gonna be like a general manager of like a somebody or something?
He's not even the shape to do that. He's not the Ric Flair of hell 10 years ago, much less
Well, he's had some scary fucking medical issues the last couple of years, man. Like,
Yeah,
He
he
needs to
hasn't
just
stopped.
retire.
He hasn't
Yeah,
stopped.
he needs to just retire, and just chill. Just straight up, just count your money, bro. You already got enough of it.
No, he
Hopefully, he
probably
invest.
don't.
Hopefully, he invested some of his money.
He like I said, he blows more than he makes. He's always been like that.
Yeah, a lot of those wrestler guys are like that. It's weird.
If he had so
But
much money, he wouldn't have to do the shit he does now.
yeah, maybe, or it could be one of those things where it's just like I just don't want to. I like this is what I love to do. Like you
No,
see
I think it's the
NFL,
money.
you see NFL players that become coaches. They don't need to become coaches. Some of them, do, but
He
most of them
try.
don't.
I'm telling you, bro. He's just trying to make money anyway. They got the Woo energy drink. Like we haven't seen this before. You know, it's like, oh god.
It's like, does it have cocaine in it? Is that what it has in it? Is
I
that
mean,
that's the right? That's the only way I'm buying it.
I mean, between Red Bull and Monster, they're the ones that survived the energy drink wars. They're the kings of the mountain. Maybe Red Line. You know, Red Line's just like that ECW of the group. Yeah,
I have no
out of
idea.
nowhere. But outside of
Once you,
that, what other energy drinks people really drink?
bro, once you said Monster and Red Bull, I didn't know I didn't know that other name. What Red
Well,
Line? I
Red
don't know what the
Line.
fuck
You've
that is.
never seen Red Lines? It's the little ones. They come in the can about this big, and they
Not even a
taste
little,
like
bro.
fucking
Bro,
NyQuil.
I drink Sprite, water, and fruit punch, bro. I have no idea what you're talking
It's
about.
like taking it's about this big and it's as thick as NyQuil, the shit in there. But if you down it, bro, it feels like you're on cocaine.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need any of that. I don't need enough. I'm good.
When I was at
Shit.
Wild Wings, some dude that used to bring us Red Bulls, who worked for Red Bull, would bring us a bunch. He's like, "Well, we got this new thing. Y'all want to try this?" Like, yeah, your boy, me and G, me and Greg, we drank it, bro. We were like, it was like we want Coke, dude. It was like, holy shit.
Fucking like, whoa, bro! Just how many burgers did we make? We made 30 burgers.
Matter of
They
fact,
only ordered 2.
G's the one that got me hooked on Red Bulls. I've never had a Red Bull before until I started working there with him. He's like, hey, bro, try this. And I was like, this shit's awesome.
Yeah, I've
Put it
tried
with
Red
some
Bulls before.
vodka.
Yeah,
The
I've
rest
had
is
those before
history.
too. I've had those before too, and that's the one reason why I don't really like them. I don't really like Red Bull and vodka. I don't like Red Bull. Like
Not me. I
I
love
don't
Red
do
Bull.
the energy drinks. I never got into them. Like I barely drink anything other than Gatorade. I don't even think I drink Powerade. I don't even like any Powerade. They all taste funny to me. I don't know what the hell it is. Give me some good old fashioned Kool Aid or a Fanta. Fanta, want a Fanta? Give me one of those grape Fantas. I'm good, bro. Give me some purple. Straight. But yeah, bro.
Damn, that's some racist shit, yo.
Yeah, well, it is what it is, bro. What do you want me to tell you?
Power.
Gotta have a grape drink, bro. That's what we call it. Purple. Drink the fuck out of it.
It's cold drink, yo.
Yeah, no. Y'all are weird down here calling anything cold drink. I had to learn the language when I moved down here. I was like, what?
No, you didn't know that one? I've been knowing that one since I was a kid.
Well, you born down here.
Well, I was adopted by a black family also.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Yeah, cold drink. I never heard that. I'm from up north. We called it soda pop. Or pop.
Well, I quickly learned though, when people say cold drink, what they're referring to most of the time is actually not far from what you were saying. It's them big gallon fucking over sugar fucking drinks. They had orange, strawberry, and purple or grape. And they're like the cheapest gallon sugar water you could buy at a grocery store, like for $1.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
And the orange is fucking fantastic. Oh no, I'm sorry, it wasn't strawberry, it was fruit punch. It's fruit punch, orange, and grape. And you find it in the dairy department. Them big gallon fucking $1.99 drinks, sugar water. That's all it was. Flavored sugar water.
Pretty much.
And the orange was fantastic.
Yep. I like the purple one. That was just always me. I was always a purple guy. Hell, even when I get like a snow cone or whatever the hell you guys call them out here, snowballs. That's another thing too. Like all the terminology down here is so different than what I grew up with.
No, so it was snow cones up there.
Snow cones, shaved ice sometimes. The Spanish neighborhoods, it was called Frio Frio.
Jerry's like, snowballs didn't mean exactly what y'all thought it was up there.
Uh,
It was
Snowballs.
I was getting hit in the head with a snowball.
Yeah, exactly. I was throwing them bitches. What are you talking about? You don't eat them. No, you don't eat that shit. That shit is gross.
And y'all
Don't eat
didn't eat
yellow
the yellow
snow.
snow. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was saying. You
don't
didn't
eat
eat the
yellow
yellow
snow, bro.
snow, huh?
Never eat yellow snow. You are bro. When you're little and you grow up in that shit, and you're like, you're starting to learn how to write cursive. You're starting to write cursive in the snow. Like I can write my name.
And us in the South who never see snow even know that rule.
Yeah, don't ever eat yellow snow, bro. Holy shit, that is yeah. There's no
I
bueno.
sniffed some yellow snow in my time.
Yeah, I bet you have. I don't know what he's talking about, guys. I don't know.
It was either good shit or it was shit that it was hidden in a septic tank on the way to America.
And it may leak some stuff onto it. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know.
Oh my god, drugs back in the day used to be so crazy. Now they're just nuts. Now it's just everything synthetic and fucking making everything in a
Laced.
goddamn lab. Oh my god, like I don't understand why they're wasting fentanyl on putting it in heroin. Like I don't understand that. But I never did heroin either, so I don't even know. I don't
No,
even know what the appeal of that is. Like, no, I'm
no,
not. No,
I never. It was like
no.
no. Look. I was a needle phobia. I have a needle phobia. I hate needles. Especially if they're going into my fucking body. It's like no, I'm not getting high. You putting a needle in my arm. You fucking retarded. Oh, my bad.
Bro.
Hey,
My
I get a
goodness.
slip. That it's been a long time.
But yeah, bro, I'm not a big needle fan either, bro. But I used to get like get shots and whatnot, and those never bothered me. Like, but I'm not trying to put anything else in, like unless I had to.
I
Like
just
no.
had some needles put in ungodly places when I was younger because I got injured and shit. And it's like, look, you ever seen the movie The Running Man?
Yeah,
Remember when they
Arnold
were propping
Arnold
him up?
Schwarzenegger, right?
Yeah, and so they put the needle in between his knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had that before.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, and
That shit
actually,
looked like it hurts.
but honestly, they had to stick it in two places. That wasn't the hard part. It's
That's what
when they
she said.
stuck it's the okay, I can show you. It's this hand. They went through this right there first. But the one that hurt was right here. That's
Oh,
the actually more up here, close to the joint of the
oh
finger.
my God,
That's
bro.
where it hurt because what happened was me like a dumbass. Me and my friends in the hallway at school talking, and it was this door with the flip padlock. Well, someone's in the fucking little room. I didn't know, and I'm just playing with the lock with my finger, just bullshitting, right? Well, I put my finger into that padlock. That where a padlock goes,
Hmm.
and you flip the thing in. Well, my finger was right there, and they
Oh,
kicked the fucking door, dude.
oh my God, that sounds like it hurts bad.
Bruh,
Oh,
oh, it hurts thinking about it to this day. And to this day, both you can't see. Actually, you can see this finger is bigger than this pinky. But
that's
yeah,
crazy.
my finger's almost like halfway broken off, like at the tip of it, like right there. And it's like boom.
That's
And dude, they had to pull a nail out, and they had to reattach my fucking finger. Oh,
yeah.
it hurt.
Yeah, nah, bro. The worst I ever had with that was when I was riding my bike and I fell and I caught myself with my hand, and this hand, my thumb went all the way back and touched my wrist, and I almost broke my wrist. But my whole right hand and all of this was just purple. I even asked the doctor, like, "Is it broken?" He's like, "No." I'm like, "How did I not break it?" He's like, "You strained every ligament in your hand and in your wrist, and you almost broke your wrist." But I sprained that fucking thing real bad too. It still has a click. Like I do this, and I can feel the click in my wrist, and I even have a little bone spur on the side from when I smashed it. Yeah, bro. I never had anything with that. That I don't. That they never had to give me any medicine for, other than for like regular ibuprofen for the pain. But I didn't have to get a shot in my hand. A shot in my hand. Oh my god, I didn't even. Ugh.
The one I got lucky with, where I almost broke my neck, was a kid. Remember, people would make those little hat pikes as a kid for skateboards, just a little
Oh yeah,
ramp. Well,
yeah.
we were launching bikes off of it one day. Well, I hit it. Well, I don't know what happened, but my front wheel hit the ramp first. So when I launched, instead of bike going backwards, it went forward, right? So the front wheel hit, and I literally like do a flip and right onto my neck, and my neck's being bent. Well, the bike is coming over me because of my legs. Like I'm starting to
Yeah, you
bend like
flipped over.
this, and
Yeah,
like when my
scorpion.
feet and the pedals are touching my head because I'm so
Yes.
bent.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
scorpion.
Because my feet were still into the pedals, so my legs were going with the bike, like over me, and I was starting to bend like a C. And here's my fucking feet, dude, and my head right there. I was bending the wrong way,
Yeah,
but
you scorpion,
one
baby.
of the guys right there hurried and pushed the bike over so it wouldn't keep going and bending me the wrong fucking way.
Yeah, bro. I'm so glad I don't do any of that stupid shit no more. I'm too old. I seen a guy the other day playing basketball, one of the older guys. Like he just straight up blew out his fucking ankle. Just blew it out. You could tell, like right away. He jumped, came down, and he just landed on somebody's foot, bro. But he landed on their foot so bad that he like collapsed like a building as soon as he like hit the ground. He just hit the ground. It was just like, oh, and he's just grabbing his fucking ankle, screaming. And I'm like, oh no. And he's like, yep, not taking off my shoe until I get home or to the hospital, because he's like, I can feel it already. It's already too big for my fucking shoe. I was like, yeah. I was like, well, at least it's your left foot, so you don't have to. You're like, you don't have stick, do you? He's like, no. I was like, good. At least you can drive home. Because you imagine that shit? You had stick shift, couldn't drive home. Can't push a no clutch in. Fuck out of here.
What's a
Oh.
stick shift?
You don't know how to drive manual transmission, bro?
No, I do. I'm just saying, people today would be like, "What's a stick shift?"
Yeah, they don't know what that is. No, they got little buttons and shit or paddle shifters to do it.
The world is
That
backwards.
I see a lot of that stuff now. Like that's fucking crazy.
Well,
Actually,
speaking of backwards worlds, well, go ahead, finish what you
go
want to
no,
finish.
go for it. Yeah, I
I
like
was
the
gonna say,
backward
did you
world.
get to see South Park, the Pandaverse?
No, I didn't get to see the episode. I wanted to watch it, but the missus doesn't like it very much, so it's hard for me to watch it on myself by myself. So I
Well,
was
go take
planning
a
on
shit.
watching it.
Go take a 45-minute shit.
Yeah, that's it.
tell her you're having cramps. I'm in the bathroom and having cramps. Leave me alone, please.
God damn it, man.
You got to use reverse psychology, man.
Nah, because she doesn't do that shit with me. She
It's
doesn't
like
feel good. I just leave her alone.
Taryn's mom back in the day. I'd come home drunk, and I'm like, "Fuck, I'm about to get bitched at and everything yelled at and all this fucking crap." And and of course she would start. I'd go lay on the sofa, and I'm like, "Okay, how can I fuck get this bitch to stop?" Got it. Hey, look, bro, just there's a room spinning right now. Just let me be. Oh, it really is. You need a rag? Yeah. Okay, let me get you one. Wink.
Shit. She wouldn't give a shit. She'd be
Yeah,
like, hurry up and pinch it off. But no, I want to watch. It's on Hulu now too, which is weird,
oh, it
right?
is it?
I think so. I think you can see South Park on Hulu because that's what I was looking it up the other day. I think I put it on my list. Let me see, because I think Hulu has a lot of them now. Hulu has The Simpsons and like Bob's Burgers and like a bunch of like King of the Hill. They got like all of them now.
Well, I think Hulu gets it after a while, but certain things have to go to Paramount. It's a crazy deal. Something it's wild
Yeah,
because
Amazon
Hulu.
Prime, Hulu, Max, which I guess I'm taking as old school Max,
Now you
right?
got to remember, it may not. You can't just look on the South Park. You gotta because like I said, some things are licensed out, but you won't get the latest shit a lot of times.
Yeah, and then it shows the what's it called?
Like on 8 Max, I don't think you're gonna be able to get the Pandaverse.
YouTube. You might be able to watch it. Yeah, YouTube because you should be able to get it too on YouTube.
Yeah, but
You got the premium.
no.
Yeah, it's a new one. Yeah, but I read the article and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I get it. I totally understand how everything would be weird. And then they try to make it say, "Well, you don't like that Miles Morales is black?" I'm like, he's not black. He's Puerto Rican. I was like, it's like- I'm like, he's not black. He's Puerto Rican. His dad's just dark. Like, what is it? What's wrong with you people? Like, they're in New York. You know how many fucking black Puerto Ricans there are? There's a lot of them. Just like you know how many black Dominicans there are? There's a lot of them. Like, I'm light considered to be Dominican, bro. Like, there's so many. So it's like, but they're like, but Miles Morales is his own character in his own universe. Like, it's different than just trying to change someone for Cartman, who Cartman's just Cartman. Like, you can't change him into a black woman all of a sudden. That doesn't make any sense.
Kenny, I like boobs. You saw when the Butters' dad walks in and it's like, it looks like his mom. Hey, Dad. Butters. Oh, man.
I love Butters, bro. Butters is so fucking. Oh man, he's so naive, but not like he's a lot smarter than you think, man. He sees a lot more. What's his what was his alter ego? The
Dr.
hell is his?
Chaos.
There you go. Puts the mask on. I'm like, oh my god, this fucking kid. Like, this kid's gonna have so many problems when he grows up. Oh my
Yeah,
god, but yeah.
that I can remember when that show started. It was like when it first came out, it was fucking huge.
Well, because they make fun of everybody, they don't give a shit, which is what I've always liked about that show. I just didn't get into it too much, the last, whoever knows how long, because I fell out of favor with it. It wasn't something I watched all the time. Like,
You
I'll go
know it.
back to it and watch it every once in a while.
You know it
But
shot it into orbit, even though people were watching. But you know what episode shot it into the like fucking orbit was the Mr. Hanky one.
oh yeah, the Mr. Hanky Poo.
After Mr. Hanky, that was it. They were just on a nonstop fucking.
The Christmas poo, bro. It was a Christmas singing poo.
Yeah, it was like the most off the wall. The other, I remember the first episodes. They were funny and they weren't like off
Well,
the wall.
Chef
But
Salty Balls. That was a good one too.
but that was
That
that
was a good episode.
episode.
Was that the same episode?
Yeah, because he gave Mr. Hanky the salty balls to rejuvenate himself.
Oh my god. Assault. The songs they make are so funny. What's those dudes' names from Canada? Philip and Ted? Is that what their names
Oh,
are?
Terrence and Phillip.
Terrence and Philip. Those fucking dudes.
How's it
They,
going, Philip?
they just barn each other all the time.
You don't want to fuck your uncle.
I,
You
I,
don't eat or sleep on mother long. You fuck your uncle all day long.
I love their shirts are just T and a P. It's like this is the most generic fucking thing you could have ever done ever.
Bro, I went to the show to watch the movie and we almost fell out of fucking seats.
Yeah, dude, they're nuts, bro.
Fucking Saddam. Come on, Satan, let's fuck.
Saddam Hussein and Satan. That shit was great.
Your ass is big
Oh,
and
man.
red. Who I think you are, Liza Minnelli?
Oh my god. But yeah, bro. But they're not lying about what they talked about in that episode. Just woke culture is trying to change everything, and it's like there's certain aspects of there's certain stuff that could have just like we talked about this. She-Hulk could have been so much better.
Well, I
So
mean,
much better.
they were, so worried about making it girl power instead of making it a superhero story.
They could have done it so much better. I was so pissed about that because I wanted it to, I like She-Hulk from back in the day. You
They
know?
just they just trying to.
Just trying to cover their ass, bro. That's all they're trying to do.
The audience you're trying to cater for is not there. They're
No.
not. They don't like it. They don't buy shit. They just praise it because you do it. That's all.
Yep. They don't support any of it other than
And they're
superficially.
learning now. They're learning it now.
I know they needed to cater to the people that actually liked the stuff and wanted to hear good storylines and good movie plots and just to see how stuff.
Well,
would
you heard
go.
about Blade, the Blade reboot.
I really hope they don't do it.
Well, it was reported this week that in the script, It was gonna be Blade was gonna be the fourth character compared, but three chicks are gonna be like characters before him, and they were gonna teach life lessons. Swear to God,
What?
this is real.
What?
Even the guy who was playing Blade's like, no, no.
That's not what Blade's about. No, he's a daywalker. He doesn't
Personally,
like
I
regular
don't think they should
vampires.
touch it. Leave it
No,
alone.
they need to leave it alone, bro.
It had
That's
its
like them make
trilogy and it was decent.
yeah, like it went from great to like
The
we
second one was good.
tried.
I like the second one.
The third one I thought was okay too. Like I
That one
liked
was
it. Some parts were
low.
funny. I thought it was funny. I like Ryan Reynolds. He's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a little off the wall compared to the first two.
Did you know that what's her face in that movie actually broke a fucking $500,000 camera because they said just aim for the camera because it had like this. They're taking a shot of her, with the bow and arrow,
Mm,
and she actually shot in this like little 1 inch by 1 inch square where the camera was at. To like just aim for the camera, like thinking that she wasn't gonna hit it. She hit the fucking camera dead on. Like they got the shot, but it destroyed the camera.
damn.
Like that's the last shot you're getting. no, no more shots after that shot. All right, because she said that she even trained it. Like Jessica Biel said, she trained for months and months and months shooting bows and arrows to get it down, so it was second nature. And I'm like, that's when you. That's the part that I like. I like the dedication some of these actors get into for the parts and the roles that they play. Like that method acting thing is one thing, but like hey, I'm gonna play some badass superhero, fighting, combat style person. Well, then let me go train with SEALs for 6 months before I come
You
out
ever
here.
seen Keanu Reeves, that video he has, like him doing the obstacle course with the
Oh yeah, the
guns?
obstacle course.
And
Yeah,
that bitch
the
just
handgun obstacle.
yeah, like second nature, dude. Like holy shit, look at him.
Oh yeah,
Look
and
at
you, I've
Ted.
seen, I've seen videos of special forces guys talk about like no, he's using all the proper techniques. He's like, and that gun flip thing that he does with the magazine. He's like, I teach it now because it's actually more efficient way to get the magazine out, to pop it out and to get the new one in. And he's like, and he's always, and he's like, and he just how everything he does, he just checks the barrels, and this and that. And I'm like, what? And you're seeing these guys that are like, 20-year veterans of special forces military. You're like, no, this guy does it. That's how you should do it. That's how it should be done, like that. Like his technique, how he fights, even with the handgun, like in all the John Wick movies. That's the part that I like the most too. Is I still haven't seen John Wick 4 because I never got to see it in the theater,
Look,
and now it's
Tom
only
Cruise.
like on.
Tom Cruise the same fucking way. He'll
Yeah,
do shit just to. I mean, he's the one that does that crazy ass stunt in the last Mission Impossible movie, driving the
he does
bike
all
off
of.
the cliff and hitting the fucking parachute.
Yep, that
Only
shit is not
Tom.
easy, bro. He was skydiving forever, bro. He was skydiving for months before that. He was skydiving like 12, 15 times a day. There was an article that I was reading or a video that I saw, and they were talking to him about it, and he's like, "Yeah, I skydives a lot." It's like because he wanted to make sure he had the technique down, and I'm like, "Bro, you've done too many crazy things already. So many crazy things." Like I remember they paid for him not to go and be a fighter pilot. Like in Top Gun, the last one, the insurance company paid to make sure that he couldn't fly the plane. Like the Air Force was not allowing him to fly the plane. You can sit in the back, but you can't come up here in front and
Oh yeah,
control the
oh
plane.
yeah, yeah. He couldn't control it because I think they controlled it from the back, not the front.
Well, wherever they controlled it from, he couldn't do it.
Well,
They
he
weren't
knows how to
allowing
fly them
him to.
fuckers though.
He probably could, but that's a fucking it's a $50 million jet. I'm not trying to have no actor play with this fucking thing. Get your own $50 million jet and let's see what happens. And then you probably won't because it's considered military equipment. You can't have a damn jet now. I remember that shit. You ever seen that Netflix show called Pepsi Where's My Jet? Because
Oh, with
Pepsi,
the points.
the Pepsi
I
points, and then and they said if you got 1 million points or whatever,
It
you
was
could
like
get a Harrier
99
jet.
million or something like that.
It was
I
some
remember
crazy
that.
shit. Yeah, but if you ever watch the documentary, the kid actually goes and gets enough
He invested. He had people
points.
invested or something,
He
huh?
had people invested in shit. Yep, he had everybody collecting them for him and giving them to him and all kinds of shit, bro. And it was just like, what? And he's like, Pepsi, where's it at? You said you showed a commercial, and he's like, yeah, well, but Pepsi's lawyers were trying to say it's a commercial. Like nobody would really think that we're actually going to be able to give you a fucking a Harrier jet. It's a fucking plane. It's a military plane. They'd have to like decommission so many things on the plane. You would just be able to fly. That's it. It wouldn't be able to do any of the other fun stuff because that's what it's for, killing people and whatnot.
You're the one that advertised it.
Shouldn't have put it in the commercial,
Yeah,
bro.
because he won out of court, didn't he? They had to settle with him or something.
Yeah, that's what they. But it's a pretty good little documentary. I saw that. I was like, this is funny. When I first saw it, I was like, what the hell is this? Pepsi, where's my jet? And then I see the commercial. Then I seen like the preview, and I was like, oh, wait a second. I know. I remember this. I was like, this guy actually did it. What? Because that was just one of those things. It was just like trying to get Boardwalk and Park Place on fucking.
Dude, you were reading my mind. I was thinking that too. For many years they were fucking rigging it.
From Monopoly. Yep. And it was that dude in some guy in Florida. Of course, Florida. Of course, Florida had to be the one. And his friend fucking him over, and they were winning all the money all the time. And I'm like, are you shitting me, bro? I'm like, this is this is fucking ridiculous, bro. I'm like, because you'll never get Boardwalk and Park Place. They weren't even in two parts of the same country, bro. There's no way you could get it. They did that shit on purpose.
There was I remember I watched like a made documentary. It wasn't like a professional done. It was the one what happened to the back car that I think MTV was giving away at one point, or Warner Brothers, the bat car from the
The
original
first one,
movie.
the Michael Keaton
Yeah,
one.
yeah. And I remember, and when I seen the contest, I was like, oh yeah, or the advertisement, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. And they went looking for it, and they found it, and they asked the people who owned it what happened, and it's crazy. It's just like it just became liability at some points, and it's just been passed down here to there.
Oh yeah, it's a pain in the ass, bro. I wouldn't want to have that shit either. It's like one of those cursed fucking things.
Yeah,
But no,
but it's still around. It's just I think someone's actually like car shows and shit like that.
I've seen it. I've seen clips of like the original one a few times.
I
And
seen
yeah, you
one in person at a car show.
oh, really? See, I never got to see it in person. The closest thing I got to see, I actually did see a replica of the original
You talking about
Batmobile from the TV show. Yeah,
Adam West one? Yeah.
Adam West one. I seen a couple of those like replica ones at a couple of different car shows, but I never seen one of the original ones. Because I asked the guy, I was like, "Is that an original one, like from one of the ones they use from the lot?" And he's like, "No, this is just a replica one." He's like, "But it's everything is down to the T of what the the production version was that they had on the
Mhm.
TV show." I was like, "That's pretty cool." Like that's pretty cool just to take it out because it's like not too many people are going to know about that now. Only people our age and older are going to know about that. People younger than us aren't really paying attention to that. They don't even know what the hell it is. Like there was a Batman was on a TV show, like the animated series. Is that what you're talking about? Like
Not
no, it
far
was
from
like
it.
it
That
was,
show, it wasn't far
it was
from animated.
I loved it when it pow, bang, boom. Or the cheap TV tricks where they're climbing up the side of the building, but really they're just standing on the ground.
Well,
The
don't
camera's just
ever
turned.
forget about the shark repellent.
Oh my god,
The famous shark repellent.
shark repellent,
Who
bro.
don't carry it on their utility belt? Shark repellent.
Come on,
You know,
it's fucking.
only
He's
Batman.
the, he's Batman, bro. He's the greatest detective ever, bro. He's a Boy
Fucking
Scout,
shark
all
hanging
in.
on his leg. Like that shark would have taken that leg off, man.
Oh my god.
Dude,
Oh my god,
uh,
bro. That fucking them shows, bro.
that
I
was the
love the
movie, the one where they were all together, all the villains.
dude, that's just great, bro. I love those old shows, old movies like that. Just the low quality CGI. It's not even
CGI. It
CGI.
wasn't like
It's just
CGI. That was just real
it's,
effects.
it's just camera tricks. It
Touch
was just so
screens. Yeah, camera screen.
it's just so funny, bro. Oh, I actually seen something about that today too. That in Star Wars when they're showing like all the stormtroopers lined up like on a far shot, and they're showing Vader walking with the Emperor. That shot, the only people that are actually moving in that shot are Vader and the Emperor, and then a couple of people in there. The rest of them are all actually hand painted, drawn in to like a
I believe
cell.
it.
And well, I just saw it today. That's the only reason I even thought of it. Like for some reason I thought of that when we were talking about this. I was like, wait a second, and I saw that, And I was like, what? And he's like, and it's an actual, like, he actually sold the pieces. I guess somebody has some of these pieces too, these cells of these perfectly painted, stormtroopers around the deck of the Death Star, And it's just like, what? I'm like, that's fucking awesome. That's so fucking cool. I'm like, because I know that I remember back in the day when like people were selling cells, like just single shot cells of like certain cartoons, and it's just like an arm or a leg. If you were really cool, you actually had a whole picture, you know.
Next week with Dirt, I had an idea for a list. I was thinking
What
top
is it?
5 favorite movie moments.
Oh, just movie moments. There you go. Oh,
Trying to
that's
think
man.
off the
That's
wall, like out of the box, when we do that, because everybody kind of does the same thing, like favorite this, favorite that. But let's try something
no,
different. Like I was thinking, like maybe favorite. What was another one I had in mind? There's just some crazy shit, like favorite maybe rock albums, or I'm going to have to start. Like I told you the other day, I'm going to start writing them down when I think about them.
yeah. Rock albums. I'm not gonna show. I don't know
Favorite
too many.
favorite movie verses. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
No, I like that. I like the favorite movie moments. I like that. That's pretty fucking cool. And it can be. If I mean, man, that's gonna be weird. Because there's some favorite movie moments that I have that aren't even part of like
Show
movies that I like.
moments. I mean, we could do show. Well, we'll stick with movies on this one, but we'll do shows like another time.
That's
Favorite
what's up.
moments in shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be hard for me too. I see where you're coming from with that.
That's
The movie
that's gonna be
moments, like,
yeah,
dang.
the movie more. That's just like, man, I could do it, but I'm gonna leave so many because there's like certain movies we always just like because we just like the movie, like the whole ambiance of the movie. There's some sort of just feeling that you get when you see that part. Like if I catch a certain movie on a certain part, I'm probably gonna watch the rest of the movie just because I caught it at that part. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it's just like, oh well, now I'm just stuck watching this movie now.
I got one in my mind right now. That's pretty easy for me. So,
Oh,
yes, I got one down, maybe two.
I've got a few of them down because they're always going through my head. There's a couple of movie moments that are like, yeah,
So we'll have to let Dirk know.
yeah, we got to make sure we tell them, not tell them like right before we come on, like we did that one time.
You better think of something, motherfucker. Think,
Like, hurry up,
motherfucker,
Kirk.
think.
Say what again? Say what again? Do you think Mr. Wallace is a bitch? What? Say what again, motherfucker? Do you think Mr. Wallace is a bitch? No, no. Then why? I was like, God damn it! That shit made me laugh so hard. I
Drive,
watched that.
motherfucker, drive.
When,
In South Central.
oh my God, when he was yelling at him, telling him to say what again? Say what again? I was like,
Wait, what
oh
was
my
that from
God.
again?
Pulp Fiction.
Oh,
Pulp
I didn't
Fiction.
see that.
Oh, that's right. You didn't see. Oh my God, bro. Oh, want, want, want. Well, there's a part where where they're going to collect this briefcase from Mr. Wallace, and it's John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson, and they're talking to the guy that's supposed to be having the briefcase, and they just keep on talking to him, and he's asking him questions, and he's telling him, he's like, these are two hitmen that just came there because they knew why they were there. They're like, they know why they were there, and they're like, he's kept on asking him questions like, oh, so where's the briefcase? He's like, what? He's like, see, well, there was a no, 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 no.
I thought
So
you
he
were
just got
talking about next Friday with Pinky and
no.
Craig in the shop.
Oh no, this is from Pulp Fiction because he just kept on saying, "Old boy was sitting in the chair and just kept on saying what." He's like, "Say what again? Say it!" And he fucking pulls out this fucking hand cannon. Say what again? And I'm like, "Oh my God!" And it's just a crazy scene because then they almost die, and they didn't die, and it's just funny. And then it gets to them to thinking it's about other shit, and then it goes sideways. It's a fucking man. You gotta. I don't understand. You go fucking watch Pulp Fiction. God damn it! Like Jesus Christ, go watch the fucking movie. It's a good movie, and it's
Oh,
crazy too because
I'll put it on the list.
it skips from. It doesn't go in chronological order. So when you're watching the movie, you're watching a scene that actually takes place somewhere towards the middle of the movie or closer towards the end, depending on what scene is on. It's like there's no set order of which it goes. There's no like beginning and end. There's like, oh, this happens, and then oh, we're gonna go back to this night. and we're gonna go back to this. Oh, then we're gonna jump over here, and then like, oh look, this is what happens right here. But it's a good movie.
Actually, this week the Marvels comes out.
Yeah, this Friday, right? November 10th?
Yeah, it's gonna flop.
Probably.
It's gonna
I never
flop.
seen Miss Marvel. I only
I didn't
seen
either. I didn't even watch that because I know they put it between that. What was it? Civil War. No, not Civil War. What was the first one? Infinity War
Infinity War.
and Endgame. They put it in the middle of that. I was like, I need to watch
Oh,
that shit.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
No, I was talking about Miss Marvel, the TV show, the one on
Oh, I
Disney
didn't.
Plus.
I didn't. I
With the little girl.
I gave WandaVision a try when it first came out because that was like the first show that come out, and I was like, I'm done. I haven't watched any shows since.
It's hard for me, man, because I usually watch, TV with Christy. I don't like watch my own thing unless it's football or some sort of sporting event. But usually we just watch TV together. But she doesn't like any of that shit. So like I still haven't even seen like Thor Love and Thunder or whatever the hell.
Didn't watch
I
it.
haven't
Heard it's
seen that.
garbage. I heard Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is pretty decent. I may watch
I heard
that.
I heard that's pretty good. Then I heard there's a tearjerker, and I'm like, oh,
Well, yeah, I kind of suffer through it, but I heard that one's pretty decent.
yeah, I heard that was pretty good too. But that's the other ones I got to watch too. And
But it
I
is
fucking pay for
one
the
from
service.
the other phase. I mean, it's one of the originals from the phase, so that's why
Yeah,
it probably is better. But everything else after that's just been garbage.
yeah, well. It is what it is, bro. Like we said, people are trying to cater to all these people that are complaining and bitching about stuff that don't even actually go to watch their movies
Or
and
buy
don't
it.
actually, yeah, or don't support it in any way, shape, or form. And the people that do support it or try to support it can't anymore because you ruined it for us. Like you made these great things that were great, that were awesome. You could have done so many good things, but this could have been a 20-year run, which it already feels like it's been a 20-year run with all of these shows and all these movies. But they just got too ahead of themselves and want to be politically correct and not offend anybody, and just a pain in the ass. It's like when you cater to one person, you you disassociate from everybody else. And it's like ugh, it's no longer what we wanted anymore. So, but it is what it is, bro. Disney.
And
I heard they're
as the
trying to sell
president of the
ESPN.
Bayou Geeks, I endorse Gary's statement.
Yeah, bro. It's fucking ridiculous, bro. And they're about to sell ESPN, is what it sounds like too.
Good. And
Bob Iger's
CNN
trying
and
to
all
shop
of
them
it. Yeah,
around.
dude, Disney's so broke. It's fucking. We talked about it. Do people always think Disney had all this money? They don't. Dude, they're about to have a hostile takeover by one of their shareholders. He's
You think
about to
so?
fuck. He's about. Yes, he's got another major shareholder, and now he's a major shareholder. They're just merged. They're pissed off too. They're like, dude, y'all have blown all this fucking money on this bullshit, and it's gonna be a big change coming, man. I really believe.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens, bro. But I do think that they might be selling ESPN. That
Dude,
might be
Disney has closed up shop. Think about it. Where the Disney store's gone.
that big
Uh
gone.
yeah, but still, I mean, this is under all of fucking Bob Iger's fucking shit.
It's right after the pandemic is what happened. It was like,
Disney store's been gone before that, I think.
you sure?
I'm almost positive.
I can't remember. I haven't been. I never used to go to that many malls anyway. So
Well, I worked at that mall for so many years. I mean, that's Disney store's been there forever. And all of a sudden, there's no Disney store? Disney of all fucking companies, dude.
hey, bro, there's no more Bed Bath and Beyond. They're getting rid of those too.
Yeah, but Disney's a way bigger brand than Bath and Beyond.
Oh no, I know, but Bed Bath and Beyond it's been around for a long
Disney
time.
should always have a fucking store because they're so huge.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, you can just buy all that shit online on their website now. You can go on Disney's website and buy it now if you want to, and get it shipped to your house. You don't even have to leave your house now. But that's the shitty part is people don't remember. Like, there's very few things I'm ever gonna buy online. Like, I'm never gonna buy like clothing. is like
No.
hit or miss. Like it's only like she'll buy me T-shirts and stuff offline.
That's
And
different though. Yeah, it's shirts you don't see like at a store. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, like
yeah, that's what I'm
jeans and shit like that, and
jean.
pants.
Yeah, pants, lower body stuff. Unless it's a pair of shorts, I don't buy that shit online. I have to actually put them on. Like if you're buying me a pair of pants, I gotta
Hmm.
feel them because if not, you're just returning them.
Shoes too. I'm the same way with shoes.
Oh yeah, shoes. I'll never buy shoes unless I
Now,
try them
Brandy's
on.
bought me like these work tennis shoes a couple times, but that's different because that's going to be like for work,
Yeah,
So if they don't fit, no big deal. But or they're going to be for work. So when it comes to like work shit, I don't care. But like with pants, regardless, I got to
yeah.
try the fuckers
Oh yeah,
on
like
first.
I've gotten flip flops from online, which is fine. They're just
Yeah,
house
that's
shoes.
different. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just using it for the beach for the house. Like it's no big deal. But yes, like clothes, not doing it. Hats, maybe, like
Mm,
maybe. But I've gotten burned on some of those too.
But
Where I'm
then
just like,
again, I mean, depends on the hat and what you're trying to go for too.
yeah, I'd rather go to lids. Just go. But that's the other thing too. I don't like going anywhere. I hate fucking people. People are beating my ass.
I wouldn't step foot in that fucking place.
I've
I
gone
have
there before.
I have a history with that place.
Yeah, I had to go there buy and get a jersey for my brother-in-law.
Which one?
The one it was at Clearview.
Clearview.
Not Clearview. What am I talking about? Lakeside.
Oh.
Lakeside
Oh.
went to Lids back in the day. This is a
Oh.
while ago. This is a few years ago. This is like
Yeah,
two,
I
3 years ago.
know. Oh, that hurts me.
Yeah, well,
You know why?
why?
I helped build that fucking store.
Yeah, no,
Like it wasn't even lids when that store like I don't think you ever saw our original store. Our original store was like right across the hall. And it was right next to the jewelry store. I can't remember who we were between.
yeah. There's
But
a
we were
jewelry
like a
store there.
closet. We were literally like
Yeah.
this little small store. And we wound up there where I or the lids is now, that was the Photoshop. And he
Oh, okay.
closed down and we wound up buying the space and remodeling the whole fucking thing. And we were doing all that shit during Saint season too. I mean with the Super Bowl season. So while we're doing all that shit, we're still working out of the little store while they're remodeling the big store. But yet we're using empty stores to put our shit in because we were getting so much crap, and the mall let us use an extra one of the empty spaces.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, dude, we had like hundreds of boxes, and our store was about the like square unit of my house, if that.
You didn't have any
No,
room.
less than that. Fucking less than that, dude. It was fucking small, bro. But we were $1 million store.
Yeah, no, you guys were cranking out business. Yeah, and that's when I worked at Leslie.
Speaking of, I'm glad we brought this up for Black Friday. I'm trying to get Easy to come on to do a
Oh,
Black Friday special where you're gonna interview the Caribbean Connection. I'm serious. We used to call.
yeah,
Used to
but easy don't speak Spanish, do we?
No, but that's the point.
See,
Cause
no, that's the worst part. Because I want to be able to be like, hey, yo, hey, papi,
no, he don't
¿cómo
speak
está, bye?"
Spanish.
That's what I'm
Oh
saying,
no.
bro. That'd be the best, bro. You
You
gotta
don't
speak
know what his
Spanish,
own
bro.
mother's telling him half the time.
Jesus.
Wait, dude, I was like, come on, bro, we'll get Gary to fucking ask his questions and we can answer them honestly. Oh, we can't do that. I'm like, why not? Stop being a bitch. I was
Yeah,
like, dude, he's like, oh, I'm not into that. I'm like, bro, come on, just one time. And it'd be
that's
great. Tell them the
that's
stories of behind the scenes of a sports store, man. Come on.
that's great, bro. Let's get him on here by intimidating and calling him names. Come on, don't be a pussy. Get on the fucking show.
I will. Oh, God. You think that? It's not going to be nice when he gets on. It's going to get very racist and ugly.
We're gonna have to put one of those little disclaimers. The thoughts and opinions heard on the Bayou Geeks Network does not reflect the Bayou Geeks in any way, shape, or form.
We love all people, including Puerto Ricans.
Yeah, you make it not love all people when you have to say, including Puerto Ricans, even them too.
Dude, one time, people go like, dude, you're an asshole. What? One time, I printed out this picture of these refugees on the
Oh no.
on
Already
one of
sounds
them
bad.
pickup truck rafts.
Oh
And
my
they have
God.
them like waving and shit. And I like in the headline, I put the Omo family reunion 2018. I put that shit on his refrigerator. That bitch kept it on there. He's like, that's awesome.
Oh my god,
Oh, dude, me and him would be go back and fucking forth, dude.
that's fucking great,
Trust me,
bro.
dude. Like, look, people are like, oh, look at that racist. Trust me, he's an asshole too.
Oh, man.
He would be more about my weight.
Easy, but that's the language. That's the love language of men, bro. Like
Hmm.
that's just how we are, bro. We know it's nothing personal. It's different if you say something like real personal, like you're trying to actually, you know, hurt somebody's feelings. But you just making fun of somebody to make fun of somebody. That's all you're doing, bro. That's all that is. That's the thing, though. Is people don't understand that shit no more, man. Like you can't talk like that no more. It's the Demolition Man all over again. Remember we talked about this. We start getting fucking find one credit for obsessive language.
Wait, this is how fucking ruthless we were at the store, right? It was one day. It was me, Easy, and a black dude who'd been with the company a long time. He wasn't working at the store, but he was like friends with the son's own. He was just a guy who's been around a long time,
Yeah.
named Jimmy Jen. And Jimmy's behind the counter, just bullshitting with Easy, and I'm standing like in front of the counter. And there's black. Was it a white guy? I think it was a white guy, and and he's at the counter, and Easy's ringing him up, and Jimmy and him are talking back and forth, and the man says something, and he says something like, "Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right." And Jimmy goes, "Excuse me, sir," and he's like, "Yeah, that damn dirty Mexican," and we were looking at each other like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Like what
And
the
and
fuck
and,
just
and he's
happened?
like walking off, talking, and he's like, "Yeah, you looked at Easy, you damn dirty Mexican," and walks out. And Jimmy goes, "Yeah, you're right." He agreed with the customer, bro. Easy's all mad, and Jimmy's, "Yeah, you're right, sir."
God damn it,
And
bro.
it could have been in any moment, bro. It
Oh
don't
my
matter if it
god.
was even a bad moment. They'd figure a
Oh
way to
my
rip
god.
you.
Oh my god. That's so fucked up. Oh man. I remember shit. I remember our nicknames at the office when we were all first there. We had a fucking a Jew mic, a 70s mic, a little mic.
Big Mike,
Yeah.
Skinny Mike.
And all kinds of mics.
Actually, there was a Skinny Mike.
There was. There sure as hell was.
I forgot. I forgot about him.
There was a lot of them, bro. There was a lot of dudes, bro. Then we had, Boss Man Ryan and then Black Ryan. Everybody's like, why you call him Black Ryan? Because he's black. Like it wasn't like these weren't creative. These were just very, you know. But used to call me the Mexican. I'm like, God damn it, bro, I'm not Mexican. Fuck.
It'd be like in Super Troopers. Waiter, I like 2 burritos and 2 tacos. Why they ask you that? Because they think I'm Mexican.
Oh man,
Uh,
those dudes are funny, bro. Holy shit. What else we got for today,
and I
bro?
was like the Cartman of the group when I got there.
What a guy I was swearing to everybody. Fuck all y'all.
Pretty
I
much.
still I still can't believe that the boss man hit your ride. That shit was fucking
When I first thought you, dude,
bro.
I still think about that.
That shit was so fun. It was one of our first meetings that we had as a
It was
group
my
like that.
first one.
Yeah, it was, and it wasn't. We didn't have very many of them before that because I was only there a few months before you were, and there wasn't that many meetings that often. So we finally had one, and that shit was fucking. We're all yelling.
And we're looking at it, and I just remember looking at it. I'm like, he's going to hit my car, isn't he? Boom.
Oh, that was nothing. Were you there the day that the when we had that office back there? That the delivery guy from SCP fucking almost took out the whole neighborhood with the pole because he took out the pole.
I think I remember that, but I don't think I was there that day.
I was there that day when it happened. I literally showed up that day and he was there. And no joke, within like 20 minutes of me leaving after he finished dropping off everything, because you know when they dropped off everything back in the day, we used to always have to help because
Mhm.
they wouldn't wheel it in anywhere. We just have to go and take everything in. So I fucking go and loading everything up, and he goes to leave, and I left like right before he did, and he fucking took out the pole. He took the turn too tight, and fucking his trailer got hit on the pole, and pole starting to go, and I'm like, oh, sparks flying everywhere. It's like, oh no. This is no good. This is no good. I like Wendy's is gonna be pissed. The strippers around the corner are gonna be so pissed.
The whores next door not gonna make no money.
I know everybody's gonna be so mad.
Oh man,
Uh,
what a time!
it looks different over there now, bro. I drove by there the other day because we were over at that bar. It's right there on Vets. It's called 7001. That's what they call it now. I don't know what it is.
Which the old strip club?
No, no, the bar that's up on right next to the Wendy's. You know, there's a
Oh,
Wendy's.
used to the old Karens and hot
Is
shots and
is
yeah,
that
yeah.
what? Yeah, I don't remember all the other name, but it's called 7001 now. I guess it's just the
Hmm.
address of the fucking. But they have like steak night every fucking Wednesday. So this week we went over there for steak night. It was fucking so good. 8 ounce fillet
How
and
much?
8 ounce fillet, mashed potatoes and green beans, and then a piece of like garlic bread. It was like $14. Yeah, exactly. That's why me and Christy were like, let's go. And she's not a big fillet person. She's more of a ribeye girl. Like she's always loved the ribeyes. But the fillet over there, they cook it. It's like we just get a medium, and they're just so good. It's like, oh, this is so good. I never have to put anything on it. Never have to put fucking like I don't put steak sauces on my steaks anymore. I haven't done that in forever.
I don't use it unless I could get a good marinade on it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. These he comes out, and I don't even have to tell him to butterfly because usually when you order it like medium, you want to maybe butterfly because it's sometimes still really red in the middle.
Hmm.
Because they're so thick. No, they're actually still pretty good. It's like, man, this is pretty goddamn good. But we heard somebody the other day, and I even looked at Christy when they said it. They ordered their food. You're like, yeah, because like the bartender's doing her thing, and she's like, yeah, steaks on, for tonight, this or that, or grilled or chicken, grilled or fried salad, Caesar salad or this or that. And they're like, no, no, we'll take the steaks. She's like, oh, how do you guys want them cooked? And they said, well done. And I about wanted to throw my water in their face. I wanted to punch them in the face. Who the fuck? A fillet? Well done. Are you 7? Are you a child? Because that's the only people that I know that order steak that
Why? Well,
way.
how do you get yours cooked?
Medium. I don't cook anything above medium.
Okay, you know what? I agree with you on that, but the problem is when you get medium. Like when I go to restaurants now, I go well done, and I'll tell you why. Because even when I used to be a medium rare person until I had a bad experience with medium rare, so I kind of stopped it unless I cook it myself.
Yeah.
Now, I went and I not too long ago, I went somewhere. Me and Brandy went to a place, and I got I think it was a ribeye, and no, it was a New York strip, and I told him medium, and it was like fucking medium rare, maybe even rare. And dude, once you get that, I don't for some reason I can eat it once in a while, but dude, when you get like when it's too rare and you're a rare person and you know it's rare, it's like I can't even eat anymore. You can't even go put that shit back on the grill.
Oh, really?
So
See, no, not me. I'll just
so
send that
I've
shit
learned
back.
my
Hey,
lesson. Just get
flame
the
that. Put that back there on the flame for another minute on each side and
medium
holler at me.
well. I just like I go medium well, you know?
No, I go medium everywhere I go, and then I learn where I'm at depending on where I'm at if they
Like I
can know how
said,
to
I've
cook it or
had
not.
bad every time I've gone, I used to be a medium rare person. Then Outback ruined that for me. Then, as of recently, I used to go medium after that, and they fucked it up for me, medium. So now, medium well.
Yeah, no. But you're also ordering a strip, which is more lean meat, and there's not as much fat in there. Where you can get away with like that's why like even if you overcook like my ribeye, I'd be okay with it because there's still some fat in there. You know what I mean? But with the leaner meat, like the fillets and the T-bones and the strips, those they don't have a lot of fat in there, bro. Not a lot of marbling in there. That's why I like the ribeyes. I love ribeyes. Oof, getting hungry thinking about it now.
Right? But
Ugh.
well, if that's the case, you want to get on out of here, and we'll get ready for next week with our greatest movie of top
Mom,
5 favorite movie moments of all time.
yeah, yeah, we'll do that. That's what's up.
All right, let me do shout outs. Of course,
Yeah.
we got Dirk and Mojo's most dastardly podcast. I don't know what the fuck, Mo Dirk City podcast.
Mo Dirk City.
What the fuck? Okay, you know them two guys.
The guy wears the mask like Mojo.
Yeah, he should have been on. What the fuck? He wasn't on a Halloween show for. I don't know. Maybe
Maybe he was
maybe I didn't
busy.
ask, or maybe I didn't ask him. Then who we got? We got Spitball Media. You know you love them. It's John Draper, Shane, and Bish O'Brien. Then we got our friends at Wrestling Soup, Anthony Missionary, Thomas, Joey Numbers, and our friend to the show, Mr. Kevin Castle. And of course, our friends of the channel, Mr. Christopher Matthews, Jeff Lipman, Joe Punches, and the rest of the Bayou Geek crew. You know who you are. Wink.
Yep. Anybody
Yeah.
else you got? No. Well, also, you know what? I want to give a bigger shout out to my girl. She made 6 months sober yesterday, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped smoking. 'Cause I made a deal with her. You stop drinking, I'll stop smoking. She stopped drinking, so now I got to stop smoking.
Well, let's
So
give her a Bayou Geek salute.
Black power!
she's gonna love that. She's gonna love that. She hates that shit every time. She's like, "God damn it, you guys do that shit too much." Oh man! But everybody else out there, make sure you rate, review, leave a comment, subscribe, share, download, tell all your people, tell your mom and them. Let us know. It's all free. These things are all free. You don't even cost you any money. Just hitting buttons, bro. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Just hit some buttons. Help us out. Make the channel grow. Make us be what you want us to be, or what we want to be. Who knows? We don't even know what we want to be. What do you want to be, bro?
And we got some plans coming up for next year too.
There we
I'm
go.
working on them, and I should. That's what holidays. We're gonna meet up when we go on vacation one day, and go like have breakfast somewhere, and we're gonna kind of talk about what you want to do. We're gonna do in the future, and how we're gonna. Because I'm gonna have that same talk with Richie about their show.
Oh yeah,
They want me to build the audience. They're gonna have to work with me. You know.
yeah,
There's certain ways you got to do it, and they're gonna have to work with me.
yeah. That's what's up.
All right, then we'll get on out of here, and I will talk to you sometime this week, I'm sure, and I will have the episode up no later than tomorrow because it's kind of late today. I got some shit I want to do. But I'm Phatty316,
I'm MaximusG420.
and we will see y'all next week with our favorite movie moments of all time. That'll be good. Some probably tear jerkers in there, I'm sure.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. See y'all later.
All right, y'all. Later, y'all.